What is up, everyone? Barricade here, and I'm bringing you guys my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 56. And holy crap, this episode was really, really good. Like, God, that's the thing I really like about this series that I just want to say right away is that after every episode, I just want the next one right away. Like, that's just the one real cool thing about this series, that once an episode ends, I'm just like, God dang it, like, I just want the next episode now. Like, it sucks that we have to wait. And it's just, I don't know, man, this series is doing very well. I really liked how, at the beginning we see, that Goku gets attacked by the people, by the soldiers, I mean, and then that they think he's black for obvious reasons. And then, Trunks basically talks them down. And then Trunks even has, like, fanboys, like, they ask for his autograph and things like that. And then we get to see, that Mai is still alive, that she's okay. And we get to see that little bit of a backstory there where we got to see her trying to fight the people. And honestly, Mai is a really brave and awesome character. I just want to say that right now because it's funny how she turned from this comedy character, I mean, in Dragon Ball, who's just this really dorky, funny person who's with Emperor Pilaf. And now she's the lead person that's resisting against Black. And for a human, she survived multiple encounters with Black. And that's actually quite awesome. That's actually a good feat on her end to have survived so many encounters with Black. And honestly, I mean, it's not that he can't kill her. I'm pretty sure he can kill her easily. I'm pretty sure it's like a thing where he's just having fun and he's letting her live. But it's still quite an awesome feat that she's actually putting somewhat of a resistance towards Black. And then we see, that they give the supplies to the survivors. Vegeta gives the supplies. They're all happy eating and things like that. And then we see Yajirobe. He's still alive. That was actually kind of crazy that he still survived. We saw in like one flashback scene back in the Cell Saga, Android Saga, where we see that Yajirobe got blasted by the androids and it looked like he died. But I guess he must have like had a gaping hole in his chest or something and took a Senzu Bean, because Yajirobe basically stated that Korin gave him the last Senzu Bean pretty much and they survived. And actually I want to know what happened to Korin, because they never actually stated that. Like, Trunks said that he went away, but they never stated if like he was killed by the androids or if Black killed him or anything like that. They never really specifically stated what happened to him. I kind of want to know what happened to him. But I guess hopefully they'll mention it in the future. But then, of course, we get to the epic part, the part everyone's waiting for, where we see Black show up. Goku and Vegeta are fighting him, or confronting him. Vegeta takes the first shot at him, and they're fighting. And Black is just not showing any damage whatsoever at all. Like, it's just Vegeta's hitting him as a Super Saiyan Blue, and freaking Black just whatever. Like, it's nothing to him, which is crazy because he must have gotten so much stronger since his last fight with Goku, because of the fact that Super Saiyan 2 Goku gave him a good fight and probably could have beat him actually. But now, after doing whatever he did, training or whatever he did, like absorb his energy or something, he got so strong that even in his base form, he's able to stand up to Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, which is just ridiculous. And then he turns into Super Saiyan Rose, which personally I thought was kind of a weird concept at first. I was like, really? Pink Super Saiyan? Like, I don't know. I thought it was dumb at first. But actually seeing it in action, I actually think it's pretty damn badass. I don't mind it being pink, honestly. And it fits his character. That's the thing. Like, that it actually fits his character, because I believe I've seen a post on the internet where they basically stated that it's kind of a metaphor. Black, and then he has the Rose Super Saiyan, like a black rose, which is kind of like a metaphor for like a bad seed, something that shouldn't be evil but is, kind of like a black rose being in a normal garden, like a Supreme Kai being evil when they're supposed to actually be gods of creation. And it's actually kind of a cool and crazy metaphor. And then he kind of goes into that weird little concept where he's talking about beauty and things like that. I thought that was kind of weird, but it makes sense though, because he has this weird and high level of respect for himself. Like, he thinks he's like this tier of god that can do things that other gods can't, and he wants to correct their mistakes and things like that. So in a sense, I guess maybe he thinks he's beautiful in a way, kind of not like in a physical terms, but like the way he is, like his actions and his justifications are beautiful in a weird sense. So it kind of fits his character. And then we get that weird little confusing thing at the end where we see that Zamas actually shows up, and people are saying that maybe Black isn't Zamasu, but actually I think they're both the same person. What I think it is that, simply put, Zamasu, the one that shows up, is the one that's from Goku's timeline, the normal Dragon Ball Super timeline, you know, where Goku and Gohan, everyone's still alive, and Black is simply just Zamasu from the future alternate universe where Trunks came from. So that's what it is. They're both the same person, but they're just from different times. So that's what I think. That's my personal opinion. But, you know, we get to see that, you know, this arc is getting good. That crazy part where Vegeta got stabbed freaking surprised me. It was freaking like, whoa. We never seen characters do that, you know, where they channel their energy and make like a sword. The closest thing we ever seen was in Frieza through the energy disc, or Krillin doing his Destructo disc. But that's it. We never seen them actually like really make a sword. I think the only other person to do something similar was Vegito when he fought Super Buu. But even then, it wasn't quite the same thing, because he more or less shot it and then used it to like lift him up. He didn't really, I don't know, it just doesn't seem quite the same concept. It feels more like an actual sword. I don't know. But overall, this episode was freaking sick. I freaking loved it. I am hype right now. And honestly, I'm going to give this episode a 10 out of 10 because it just felt so cool. The music, when Black showed up, it played like an alternate version of his theme song that had more of like an orchestra feel to it. That felt fucking cool. That was like pretty much like almost like a final boss battle showing up in a video game type feel. Like, it was freaking epic. I really love this episode, and this arc is just going to get better and better, and I cannot wait for next week's episode. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button and subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about today's episode of Dragon Ball Super. I freaking loved it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy.
Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent Gears of War video, hit that link on the left. If you want to see my most recent Dragon Ball video, hit that link on the right. Thanks for watching, guys.